Hey, Bill, I like this ring.
Mike?
Well, you know, on my YouTube channel the other week, someone proposed. I was cracking up, but they did. And I was like, this won't be pretty. How am I going to get out of this now? Dr. Lori, I'll marry you. Really? I don't know if you want to do that. How'd you acquire this, Bill? This is nice. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. So have you had the diamonds tested?
Don't even know if they're real.
Don't even know if they're real. Huh, let me tell you, I can tell. You can't tell? How do you tell? You're looking for fire, you're looking for clarity, right? And you're looking for diamonds, you don't know if they're real. And it's marked 14K inside. I got a 14 karat gold band. I got a memento mark inside. And I will tell you they're low quality, but they're real diamonds. And it's dirty.
That's probably true.
But diamond rings get dirty. You know what I mean? You know, they take a lot, and then you just keep wearing them and wearing them and wearing them. So I would say you probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have under 2 carats total carat weight, because they're about 1/4 carat each of these diamonds, right? They're about 1/4 carat each. And they are, in fact, that piece probably dates sometime between the 1950s and 1960s. I don't know how that fits in your family history, but that floral design is very popular for both women's and men's rings in that time period. The memento inside is actually a manufacturer who would make the setting, and then you could put any type of gemstone inside that you want. Value on the ring in today's market, about $1,850 to about $2,000.
Sounds great.
It's nice, right? Do you wear it?
All the time.
You wear it all the time. Good. Once in a while, go into a GIA certified jeweler. How many of you have diamonds on your hand right now? A diamond ring, a diamond something, something. Any kind of ring. Once a year, you should go into that jeweler, right? And you should have those prongs checked. While you're there, get yourself a matching set. Earrings, another bracelet, something, right? But basically, I know she loves me because she's ready to yeah, I like this. Sell the $15 compass for the rings. I got it. But in terms of it, make sure those prongs are strong. And I always say do it on a birthday, do it on Valentine's Day, do it on an anniversary, do it at some point. But once a year, because if those prongs get loose, especially older rings, you could lose the diamonds, and that's important. Have them put it in one of the ionic cleaners too. Only once a year. Have them clean it up so it'll sparkle, so all of your friends will be like, look. You know, you go to the Seahawks game and you're like, look at my diamonds. The 5 little pigs, and this is, of course, a little pig went to market, a little pig stayed home, a little pig had some roast beef, a little pig had none, and the little pig said, I can't find my way home. So here they are going to market. These books made of course, cotton with printing on top of them, relatively popular. How did we acquire this? Hi, Peggy. Have you seen my show before? Many times. Every time I come here, you come. You're like, whenever you're in Seattle, Dr. Lori, I see you. So you know the kind of stuff that I've seen on this table. You've seen the fine art, you've seen the furniture, you've seen the jewelry, you've seen the big numbers, $100,000 objects, you've seen the $1 million objects at one of my events, right? Multi-million dollars, right? You've seen that. Why, since I'm the best in the country, you bring me a piece of junk like this? You got every opportunity to bring me something good, and this is what you bring? Come on, Peggy. Oh, you think it's very cute? What about condition? What am I going to say about condition? Well, little worn? It's really worn. It's like, you know, the wrinkles on this side of my face worn. Yeah, I know. So are the wrinkles on this side of my face. Yeah, I know. The other side's not as bad. I can cover them up. I don't know why that's true. If any of you know why that's true, why one side of the wrinkles will take the cover up and the other side is like, too bad, we're sticking around, I don't know. What do you think it's worth? Since I gave it such a glowing introduction, what do you think it's worth? $5, 5 American dollars for this? I'm definitely not. I'd be in the quarter. I'd be around 25 cents. Have you seen a quarter lately? That's not good, Peggy. You got to know better than that. And it's not even the 3 little pigs. It's that lousy rhyme about, wait, you went all the way home. That's not the good rhyme. At least get a good Mother Goose rhyme here. Dates to the early 1900s. It was very popular and typical to have those kinds of books around for kids. Oh, Peggy. Nice to see you, though. At least you're sitting next to the guy with the very expensive ring. That was good. This is the Eastman Manufacturing Company of Union City, Pennsylvania, and I'm guessing you have this whole desk.
I do.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You have this whole desk.
I do.
Look at this. Roll top. You've got a matching chair. It looks like it has 3 drawers and some cubbies inside, and you brought me the drawer. So let's talk about how you're going to know the date of this particular piece. So first things first, mass-produced manufacturing. See this? It's going to fit into the same place on every single drawer, right? The bottom is actually not wood at all. It's MDF. You know HGTV and all of those great designers, don't you? They're always using MDF, medium density fiberboard, right? So this is glued together sawdust. Yeah. Not all that, of course, durable. They're using that for the bottom. They're using actual balsa wood here. You can kind of hear the different woods if you hear the sounds. And then this is where you have the nice birch, the nice beech types of wood. Those of course, nice, soft, and light colored woods. That's a nice piece as well. So you said it's 36 high. How did you acquire it from Union, Pennsylvania? Okay, you're storing it for your cousin for a very long time, and you're like, hey, come get your desk or give me the storage fee, right?
Yeah, and we're from Pennsylvania.
And you're from Pennsylvania, and you're storing it here. And you know, you've told them, come get the desk, I don't need the desk, I don't want the desk, I don't want to store the desk. And what have they said? Do anything you want with it? Oh, it's yours, now it's your problem. Did you love family? Families are great, right? Oh my gosh, okay, it's your problem, so you deal with it. Okay, how much you think? Come on in. They're peeking behind the curtain. They want to see what's happening. Come here, it's right here. So now you're thinking, before I get rid of it, I want to know, is it in good condition? It looks like it's in good shape.
It's a pretty good condition.
Pretty good condition, okay. So if I had to ask you, what do you think it's worth? What do you think it's worth? $40 to $60? What if you took some, I don't know, what if you took some chalk paint and you made it blue? Would you increase its value? I don't think so. I don't think you can do anything much to this. First of all, in this particular case, you're looking at a $150 desk. Okay? So $40 to $60 would be almost half, or less than half of what it's really worth. So that's why you don't want to go, you know, just choosing numbers when you're looking at this stuff. But I would say that's what you're looking at here. Chalk paint and the DIYers, when you're going to, in fact, say, I'm going to make this better, sometimes they increase the value by a lot if they do a good job. Me, I'm not a painter. I'm not somebody who's going to do that stuff, but there are very talented people who do this. I would say $150 as it sits. Plus the cost of the storage fees is what you should charge your Pennsylvania cousin who's just like, oh no, it's your problem. I mean, come on. How about this piece? Hi, Lori, how are you? How did you acquire it? Schrager, clearly marked, nice piece. And this, of course, is crystal, which is a lead composite with glass, green glass with some lead composite. I would say value on this piece about $65. So that's nice. Schrager is a very well-known piece of costume jewelry. Okay, this is a radiator cap. It would say Lalique once you took this out of this element here, and oftentimes they did have these pieces that looked like eagles, different types of birds, Art Deco and such. This particular piece is a nice piece, and I would say value on that piece is going to be about $1,250. And Lalique, of course, very well-known French manufacturer of all different types of pieces. By the 1930s and 40s, they get into a lot of advertising and manufacturing of their pieces, as opposed to just bowls and sort of home decor objects. This particular piece is quite nice. There's a couple things happening, first of all. This is ivory. The frame around here is ivory. The painting inside is painted on ivory. There's an element here. This area has been lost. This is typical of the late 19th, early 20th century. And then what we have is a revival of these in the 1940s. So yours is the 1940 revival of the frame only. It's an ivory frame, right? But then it's from the 1940s or so. The interior portrait is French, and it dates to about the 1880s.
Okay.
So you have a piece that is this round or this oval portrait, hand painted onto ivory, put into a frame that is ivory, but it's put into that frame 50 years, 60 years later. Got it? Okay. So value on the piece, about $650. This portion can be replaced. Okay, it can be replaced. However, it's not all that easy to replace it. It has, of course, the canvas underneath, and that particular canvas underneath is really quite fine. So that's great.